Okay, so in this video, I will review the trades that I took in my second FTMO challenge attempt. So I recently passed the FTMO challenge just a couple days ago. So let me show the trades I took, starting the challenge from August 14th, and I concluded the challenge just 2 days ago on September 6th. So yeah, starting off in August, I didn't really have any big winning trades. I had some wins, some losses, and I was overall down by the end of August. The markets were just not fitting my strategy. There were a lot of choppy markets. They weren't completely range, but they were directionally choppy. And I think this is the worst market situation for the strategy that I am trading, because I am trading a swing style trend following strategy. If there's no trend, I won't get any signals to enter the market on any pairs. However, if there are directionally choppy markets, it could give me a signal to enter. And then the way that I manage my stop loss, if it retraces too quickly or it doesn't go in my direction before retracing a lot, I could get out with a minor loss, and then the market could take off without me. So that was the kind of style of market that we saw in August and late July, I think. Yeah, I'm not really sure why, but it may have to do around central bank interest rates. The last time the US Fed announced interest rate news was, I think, back in July. And then August, there was the Jackson Hole Symposium. So that could be a reason why many institutions and maybe big traders were not having the conviction to move markets strongly in either direction. And then this first week of September, the markets really took off. The strong pairs, USD and Swiss franc, and to some extent Canadian dollar, those were trending. JPY was very weak this week. I think JPY was down maybe like 200 or 300 pips, and the Swiss franc was up 200 or 300 pips. So yeah, starting off, I had some wins in Euro Swiss franc. So I started off on the second attempt on good footing. I think it's really important if you are taking a challenge to have your first trade as a win, even if it's a small win. It just sets you up to be in the right psychological state and gives you a confidence boost to trade correctly for the subsequent trades. So yeah, my first trade, I was up over 2%. And for the $200,000 account I was trading, that equated to just over $4,000. But then I had somewhat of a losing streak. I had a lot of Euro USD trades that didn't work out. USD JPY, these were only marginally profitable, essentially break-even trades for me. And then, yeah, I think towards the end of August, so on 8/21, this is when the USD JPY markets started being quite choppy. And I did not totally stick to my strategy. I was not as tight with my loss taking as I should have been. So that's why there's kind of these outsized losses here. And when I say outsized, I don't mean that they were significantly larger than my usual losses. I just mean that for this particular market structure or situation I was trading, normally I could have gotten out with maybe half this amount of loss. Yeah, then I tried to trade the euro pairs again unsuccessfully, had some break evens, had some losses. I made some small profits on USD JPY on the very last day of August. So these two positions combined was just over 1% of gain. So yeah, pretty much for August, it was a drawdown month for me. I think I was down maybe 3%, 2% for this month. And going into September, this is the same challenge. I just split it up into different months. But yeah, I was really looking to trade the JPY sell-off. You can see I was trying to trade that for an entire month. It didn't happen. And then JPY just took off on the first week of September here. So yeah, CHF JPY was my big win, 220 pips. And then even the next day, I did a continuation trade. I tried to place one on CAD JPY. This one I got out within an hour, but later on I traded the USD JPY breakout and ended up with 74, 73 pips of wins. So yeah, as I mentioned, the lowest point of my drawdown, I was down 3.2%, and just through these two trades, Swiss franc JPY, USD JPY, I made almost 15% to not only come out of the drawdown, but also meet the profit target of the FTMO challenge. So here's the account metrics for what my equity curve looked like during this time period. If you just graphed the balance from my Excel sheet, this is what it would look like. So as you can see, yeah, this was my one win that put me in profit for a brief couple of days, and then I went to a drawdown period, and then this was when I came out of that with the two winning trades. So I started on August 15th. I think this is in Central European time, so it was August 14th my time, and I ended on September 7th. Again, this account size I was attempting was for 200,000, but that's not really relevant. We're mostly going by percentages. Yeah, I met all of these objectives and passed the challenge. So I traded for 11 days. My max daily loss was minus 5,477. My max loss for the entire account was $6,990. And then my profit target, by the time I closed all my positions, I was at $21,862. So yeah, all these were met and I passed. This is some of the statistics that FTMO has tracked for me. If you average all my profits, each trade average profit was about 2,740. Average loss 688. So my average RRR ratio is just under 4. Win rate is 39.39%. This does fit my historical trading for this year, 2022. I think my average win rate in a month is about 1/3, so 33%. and my profit factor was 2.59. Yeah, so I do review my own metrics that I track, mainly the win rate and the profit factor. So when I see my win rate dip below 33%, let's say below 20% even, that's kind of a threshold to me where something is going wrong. Either I'm not trading the system correctly or the market just does not fit my strategy. So yeah, out of every 3 trades, I expect to win at least one. And then if that's not the case, I will usually stop trading for a while. In fact, you can see in my performance here, if you look at the calendar dates, I think I did step away for 1 or 2 times in this period. So let's see, I took trades on the 14th, the 15th, the 16th, the 18th. And then I was quite active in the first half of the next week. And then after these back-to-back losses, I just stopped trading after the 23rd, took the rest of the week off, and then I did not place a trade again until the 31st. So yeah, this was just my mental reset period. If I'm ever not trading well, I'll just go away for the rest of the day or the rest of the week. And let's see, in September, I traded on the 1st. Those trades did not go my way, so I just took Friday off. And then see, if you come back, you'll probably be in a fresher state of mind. So if the trends do happen, I'm ready to catch those immediately. So yeah, on the 5th, the 5th was a Labor Day holiday for the US, but yeah, right in the evening hours going into the London session, you can see that was when the JPY trends kind of took off. So I immediately jumped on that one, took a trade at 10:20 evening time on Monday. And then after the US markets opened on Tuesday, the JPY trades just really took off. So yeah, that's how my performance was. Let's see if FTMO has any other interesting information they tracked. So yeah, they show all the profits and losses that I accumulated. Here's their spreadsheet version of the same trades that I took. Okay, so yeah, they like to give you some information around the open time, what time you placed your trades, if you did better than buying or selling. Yeah, so mostly I was selling the JPY and buying other currencies, so that's why the it shows my buy trades have done very well. Volume, this is profit per lot sizing that you took. And then I think this one's more helpful, which symbols made you more profits. For me, as a swing style trader, I won't have a huge volume of different pairs or different markets that I trade. So I'm kind of just aware of which currencies I'm buying or selling that made me money. But yeah, it is helpful to come back and see exactly how much profit you got out of each pair. So yeah, this is a nice little summary. I think it's more helpful for scalping traders or intraday traders, since they will have a lot more volume in terms of data built up, and they can go through and search either by tags or whatever else they let you search by. But yeah, most important is, I think, how the equity curve is drawn. You can go onto FTMO's YouTube channel. They do a lot of reviews for passing and non-passing traders who attempt the challenge. I have noticed a lot of the passing ones, they will match this style. People will usually go, they'll either be trading flat or go into a slight drawdown, and then their one couple of winning trades will just shoot them above the profit target, and then they close out their trades and their challenge is completed. Or some more exceptional traders, they will probably be in profit right away, and you'll just see a stair stepping kind of pattern, and then they gradually reach the profit target. So those two categories I think fit either swing style traders or scalping traders. And what I mean by that is essentially what their winning percentage is. My winning percent is less than half, so I expect to have some drawdowns and then have my winning trades cover all the losses. Scalping traders who have a high win rate but a low R factor or return ratio, their equity curve will probably match the stair stepping pattern that I described, where they're usually in profit. They can't take very many losses or it'll wipe out all their profits. But most of their trades are winning, so they just accumulate that and then slowly build towards meeting the profit target. So that's just some patterns I've noticed around viewing other people's equity curves. So yeah, the first phase, called the FTMO challenge, is complete. And next, I just have to pass the FTMO verification, where I need to meet the same profit target, but I get double the time to do that.